Hello and welcome to Tuesday, July 6th. And today was the second full day of my second year of my Masters of Education down here at the University of Lethbridge. And today was a full day. It was a very full day. We had our class in the morning, and then we had our class in the afternoon for the first time. And then after both classes, there was a welcoming barbecue that they had for all of the master students that are down here. So all in all, it's been a full, nice, busy day. So our morning class was focused on a lot of reading about ideologies and the associated theories and theorists that went along with that. It was a lot of reading aloud to each other, which is something that none of us really anticipated from a master's course, something that we did a little bit yesterday, a little bit more focused today, 25 minutes of reading out loud to each other, which was an interesting experience for a graduate level course, but hopefully there's some merit to it and we got something out of it. For that course, we do have one assignment that's due at the end of this week that's based on some of the readings that we're doing. So my hope is that by going through the readings in this level of detail, that I get something out of it and enough out of it to be able to put together 1,000 words for this Friday. But it was a interesting class, and it should continue to be a interesting class for the next 2 weeks. We did, however, have our first afternoon class today, and we really just jumped in right away and started working on the presentations that we were given. The very first group to present was Rachel and Travis, and they did the Rachel and Travis Show 2.0 and knocked everyone's socks off with the work that they did and the presentation that they did, and of course, their matching sweater vest, the most important accessory of all. And then Karen and I gave our presentation, and then the third group was Sean and Gary gave their presentation as well. So really that's how the whole afternoon went, was the three presentations, but they were all very engaging and dynamic, and really got all of us involved in the kinds of conversations that we were all looking forward to. So the drawbacks of the morning's activities and the morning's class were certainly, we were very happy to have kind of what we expected from our courses this afternoon, where we'll all be able to talk and converse on a very, academic and philosophical level, but with a lot of real clear connections to the work that we're doing and the work that we're here to do. So that was really great. The presentation that Karen and I did was focused on leadership in a virtual environment, which was right up my alley, and so I was really quite passionate about talking about my job that I have right now and the work that I do and the work that I'm going to be involved in throughout the summer as well as into next year. And unfortunately, we only had about 45 minutes, and I just wish that we had more time, because I found myself getting really passionate talking about the work that I do at CBE Learn, because I believe so intently in the program and in the way that we offer program and choice and opportunities for all of our students. And so it was really exciting for me to engage in that conversation with 23, 24 other professionals that aren't really as familiar with this environment. And so it was nice to kind of share my expertise and tie it back into some of the literature that we were reading and some of the articles that we've studied and the work that Karen's done on it as well. So I think it went over fairly well. We framed our presentation with two videos. A video that Karen put together that was just a phenomenal example of the reason that we have some of the schools that we have now. She talked about her grandmother. When her grandmother first went to school, there was no opportunity for her to go to grade 12. And so she had to go away to school to go to grade 12. And she was one of the fortunate few that could actually her parents had to mortgage their house and to send their kids away, but they did that for her. And that's how we started our presentation. We ended with a little clip of an interview I did with a student that is actually overseas right now, finishing up his grade 12 education. But he's able to do that because he can take his CBE Learn course with him where he goes. And so it was a really interesting way to frame. And so I'm glad that Karen and I could connect on that and do some really exciting work on that. Tomorrow afternoon, we are still planning on taking our trip down to Waterton. It looks like there'll be about 9 or 10 of us that are going to be able to go, and I am really looking forward to that. As I mentioned, it's going to be really good to meet everyone kind of outside of our regular school academic setting, and have a little break. And it should be beautiful weather, and it's a beautiful location down there. So I'll make sure that I grab my video camera and take some pictures or take some shots either on the drive down or while we're down there. And I'm really looking forward to that. So it was a busy day, but it was an important day because as of today, I'm almost over 50% done all of the work that I need to do over the next 2 weeks. So even though I'm only my second day in, I'm in a pretty good position where I've only got a few assignments left to complete. It's like the majority of my work already has been done. So that's actually quite a relief to be in that position. And that's one of the reasons that Karen and I wanted to make sure that we were presenting on the first day to get that real big chunk of work out of the way. So it's not free sailing. From here on, I do have some work that I absolutely need to do every day. There's going to be reading and writing every day to get these assignments finished, but certainly not going to be as intense as it was last year because I am still teaching a summer school course, and I'm still working with their summer school teachers back home at CBE Learn. So I've been dabbling with that on and off all day, and making sure that I continue my work on that in the evenings as well. So I'll be a busy guy, and I'm going to keep myself nice and busy for the next 2 weeks.